This question is absolutely ridiculous, which makes it perfect. What would actually happen if you punched someone at the speed of light? Let's imagine you've got a beef with someone. Maybe they drank your last soda. Maybe they said anime is for kids. Whatever the reason, you're ready to punch. But not just any punch. You're about to throw a punch at 299,792,458 meters per second. The speed of light. Now, before we talk about the person on the receiving end of this godly punch, let's talk about you. Because, well, you're not going to enjoy this either. The first problem is physics. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, you can't actually reach the speed of light if you have mass. And unless you're made of photons or bad vibes, you definitely have mass. The closer you get to light speed, the more energy it takes. By the time you approach 99.9999% of light speed, you need more energy than exists in the entire observable universe. So technically, it's impossible. But technically impossible never stopped us from having fun. Let's say you somehow figured it out. Maybe you're wearing a sci-fi suit powered by dark energy and plot convenience. You raise your fist and throw it forward at exactly the speed of light. What happens next? First of all, your arm is no longer attached to your body. You've just launched it forward with the force of 1 trillion nuclear bombs. The friction alone would vaporize everything from your shoulder to your knuckles before you could say, ouch. And remember, air is made of atoms, and atoms don't like being suddenly shoved aside by a hand going 300 million meters per second. You'd basically cause an explosion, not a small one. A gigantic, blinding, city-evaporating shockwave. It would look less like a punch and more like the detonation of a miniature sun. You know how bullets break the sound barrier and make a sonic boom? Well, you're not breaking the sound barrier. You're absolutely annihilating the light barrier. You'd create a photonic shockwave, a flash of light so bright it might cause permanent blindness to anyone watching from a few kilometers away. And what about the person you're punching? Well, they're gone. No, seriously, gone. The energy your fist would release upon impact would be similar to that of a nuclear bomb. According to physics calculations, a single gram of matter traveling at light speed releases around 90 terajoules of energy. That's about 21.5 kilotons of TNT, or roughly the same as the atomic bomb dropped on Nagasaki. Except your fist weighs a bit more than 1 gram. So, congratulations, you've just nuked someone with your hand. At this point, there's no face to punch anymore. There's no person anymore. There's just a rapidly expanding fireball, a scorched crater, and a lot of very confused birds. But hold on, let's get even weirder. At the speed of light, time behaves differently. According to special relativity, the faster you go, the slower time moves for you, relative to the outside world. So as your fist flies forward, time seems to freeze from your perspective. You wouldn't even see your punch land. In fact, you'd be stuck in that moment forever, riding a light-speed punch like a ghost surfing on a gamma-ray tsunami. And there's another problem. You wouldn't even be solid anymore. Matter moving at relativistic speeds doesn't behave like normal objects. Your molecules would break apart. Your atoms would disintegrate. The electrons in your body would be ripped away, forming a stream of plasma. So really, you didn't punch someone at light speed. You became a beam of death. Oh, and good luck trying to aim that punch. At those speeds, the tiniest shift in direction could send you flying into the Earth's core, into orbit, or straight into the moon, which, to be honest, might actually be the least destructive outcome. So let's review. To punch someone at the speed of light, you'd have to break the laws of physics, survive your own atoms vaporizing, create a nuclear-scale explosion, probably blind a few pilots, and end up as a relativistic plasma cloud lost in time. All of this just because someone said pineapple belongs on pizza. Honestly, next time, just talk it out. Or punch them at normal speed. You know, like a reasonable person.